Welcome guys, this is Claudette with Miss Puff Creative Corner, and today I want to share with you a card that I created for Jill Norwood's open collab hashtag Saturday Morning Makes or hashtag satmornmakes, as well as the open collab hashtag Christmas Makes 2023. And these are hosted by Jill Norwood. I'll list her YouTube channel in the description box down below. And if you put in hashtag satmorningmake or hashtag Christmas Makes 2023, you'll see the other creators too as well who's partaking. So you could go ahead, check out Jill Norwood's channel if you like to partake. It's an open collab. So I created a card, and some of the things that I use to create it is this little die cut right here. And this die set is called In the Woods framelets. Okay, so I use that. Then I use this little die right here, and this one here is called Twinkling Lights. I use the sentiments from this stamp set, and it's called Toil Christmas. And then the Carolyn Mites. I just love this stamp set here. This was like a free stamp set I got from Stampin' Up. If you order so with so much amount, then you get this free, and it doesn't have any sentiment with it, but this is a gorgeous stamp set. They actually had it in their new listing on their clearance on July 6th, so I don't know if it's still available, but this was on clearance. I want to say it was $9. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in checking to see if it's still available. So I use that. I also use the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basic White. That's by Stampin' Up. Then I use the Ink Garden Green, and that is by Stampin' Up. I also use a water-based Stampin' Right marker by Stampin' Up, and this one here is in the Garden Green too as well. And I use this Fine Point Black marker by Copic, and the size of the pen is 0.3, and this is a water and Copic proof pigment ink. This is a multi-liner, very fine point. And then I also use this iridescent glimmer white paper, and I love this. I wish they had continued. I don't think they sell this anymore from Stampin' Up, but I really love that. So let me bring in the card that I created. I think that was it in terms of products that I used to create my card. So so this is the card that I created. So I hand cut out these little mice that's singing here and the little lamp pole right there, and I color those there with alcohol based markers. So you could see here where I used the Christmas trees to the back from that one die cut out, and this is nice because it adds some dimension to it. These the little pines and stuff stick out, so they have little areas that you could open up to stick out. So add a little dimension to that. I also stamp Merry Christmas. I use a different stamp set for the Merry Christmas, and I just like the cursive writing on that, and I heat embossed that with some gold embossing powder. And I pop these up on dimensional. When I cut my little tag right here, I put a little slant. The little mice is on dimensionals too as well. And then you could see the star right there. I cut that out in the iridescent glimmer white paper. Now I use this. I also used this white paint marker to create those squiggly lines here around the edges. And then the little dots, I use the Pearlized Enamel Effects. And this white paint pen, I think it is, I got off of Amazon. and you just practice and you could create your own design, and that gave a really nice look to the card. And I love this garden green card base that I use. This cardstock is by Stampin' Up. This is just a beautiful green. That's my favorite green. So they have coordinating stuff. That's what I love about Stampin' Up. So the garden green ink is what I use with it. So this green goes so well with a lot of colors. It goes so beautiful with white, as you could see. It goes nice with gold. And look at this lighter green. It goes so good with the different greens and the reds. This is just a beautiful green, especially for the holidays. So, and then here the stamp set doesn't come when you stamp them up. I just add some squiggly little lines for notes as they're singing, and that's why I use the Copic marker on that, because it just comes out plain. Is just a plain white paper. So I add that little touch to it. I rosy up their cheeks. So I didn't pull out all the markers that I used. And then in the inside, and you notice here, I didn't add any layer, cardstock layer to the outside. Everything is the die cut out piece, and just add a little touch with your pens to the edges, and it really looks nice. So it's different ways that you could create, so many different ways that you could create and embellish your cards and add your touch to it. Then in the inside, I put a layer of white cardstock, and I cut it down a little smaller. I usually make it a little bigger so the green, just a little bit of the green would show, but I cut this down to 5 by 3 3/4 so I could have more of a green border. So I stamped the sentiment in here with that same garden green ink, and then I used the water base marker to create my squiggly lines as well as the dots. And I think that came out really nice. Simple, I think it is. And I put a little snowflake here in the back. So that's my creation, and that's my share for Saturday Morning Makes, as well as Christmas Makes 2023. If you guys are new to my channel, you like what you see here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Claudette, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.